Welcome back to the Misfit of Demon Academy Anime Review Episode 15. We're here reviewing the final episode of Cour 1 for Season 2 of the series, which is also the 20th episode of the series known as Misfit. Interesting title, basically, to end Cour 1. And this is pretty much the rest of the book, basically Book 4B. So mostly put, we just have where like the group, basically, it's mostly most of the episode is simply put Avios and the fake Demon King fighting each other, to the point where the fake Demon King, well, he also teleports basically his right hand man, his wife, his daughter, and Lei to another location while he takes on the fake Demon King, which he wins. But then he has to deal with basically the heavily one of the gods. And of course, basically, like, because during the course of the fight with the fake Demon King, at one point you think, oh, he's going to die. Nope. I kind of expected him to survive because the guy is massively OP. Yep, so, because it looked like he was going to die, but nope, he survived by sticking his hand into one of the fake Demon King's chest. One of her breasts. Yep. Like, yeah, I can't survive, so they have to do with the Heavenly King, which apparently is able to go on their plane somehow. That's not really explained here. So, forms a contract with transferred to the Blaze King. The Heavenly King is reincarnated as a bug, which gets destroyed by the Blaze King. And then, like, what's next? Well, gotta deal with Misha. She's about to basically disintegrate, so they said a scatter source, but they do in fact fix it. Well, before that, she basically meets her mother for the first time. Then, of course, basically, like, then, well, and after some spell casting, and, well, mostly put basically, Skysource reincarnates and fixed it where she was always like this, like you were supposed to, almost like a plan her be it, but fixed it where she's a pure spirit now. Just like her father is still Shin, Avios' right hand man. So, first Lena comes back, and then Misha comes back. So they reunite with each other. And then the very next day, we have a ceremony. Where basically, also they have a thing where in the sky, where when the Blaze King, basically, this is a really cool thing, he had lifted up the whole, like, part of the palace. Which also looked like part of the city as well, which is basically the body of the goddess of destruction. So, they lift it up, have this little thing in the sky, but look up, basically, it got fixed with the very end, of course, everything go right back down. No problem, excuse me. I had to bring it up because otherwise people were wondering why I mentioned about the part of the palace being lifted up by a freaking god. So, then we have a ceremony where we have Misha, well, before that, where Misha is dressed like the fake Demon King. And, of course, she has a very brief conversation with father. And Shin, of course, does not know how to talk to his own daughter at all. He has no idea what to do. And, of course, then there's the ceremony. And, of course, like, they're all reincarnated as basically Misha. And, well, then we have the singing choir. And, of course, also, like, ask Lei, what I get reward for this? If you behave. And she's like, and, of course, basically, both her parents, like, wondering about what the heck is going on. And then, like, then we have the credits. And then we reveal a plot detail from a few episodes ago with the Sword of Destruction, where the twins show up, Misha, Masha, and Sasha, where apparently Avios basically activated in the past somehow, but he's missing his memory. Yeah, this ending scene here is basically set up for the next core of the series, which will premiere in April. I'll talk about in a minute. And then having where the episode ends, where he walks up a series of steps, and we see a woman. I've read who this woman is. This is basically the goddess of fertility. The woman who Avios is in love with. Yes, this woman who's a goddess. Very beautiful, and though some guys might think, wow, she's got a very small chest. But I'm not going to complain about that. So, there's that. Definitely a good episode and great way to end this Cour. Now, final thoughts on Cour 1. This definitely was a good first half of the season. I thought it was really cool. The only thing I didn't like about the season was the fact they had to put the show on hiatus after 6 episodes due to COVID. And I think that was stupid, given the fact that was an excuse from 2 years ago. Like, if this was premiering 2 years ago, I would not have an issue with it. It was watched back then, but here's the thing. COVID is still kind of an issue, but not as big as it once was. Yeah, people were still testing positive for COVID, yes, but here's the thing. It's not that big of an issue. It's an issue, but not as big as it once was. There are 2 main reasons why. Antibodies and vaccines. Also, booster shots. Yep, those 3 things are the main reason why that the amount of people testing positive have been dramatically reduced. Still, some people think that the pandemic is still going on, despite the fact it really isn't. They actually ended it just last year. Yeah, they declared over that the epidemic is over. It's still there. I mean, it's being treated right now as the same way as someone who has the flu. It's the same level as the flu. That's most of how it is now. By claiming that COVID was responsible for it, and this is just basically, I've heard, just an excuse for the fact that they're not paying their employees. That's the studio making. I'm not blaming Crunchyroll for this, so this is not their fault for why the season basically had to take a hiatus for a few months because of COVID. Now, it's not their fault. Nope, I am not blaming Crunchyroll for this at all. They had nothing to do with this. This is completely out of their control. But hopefully, if they do when they do Cour 2 in April, please do not pull this bullcrap again if you're basically not paying your employees. Yep. So yeah, that's it. Particular view. I'm gonna go and basically come back and I'm gonna do 2 comic corners and a comic history. Very interesting one I really wanted to talk about because this is quite fascinating to talk about. What it is, basically, I will discuss it later. Okay? Thanks for you. Bye.